and I'm going to keep this Ribby Rabby music on infinite loop.
Oh no.
And now I'm away.
But
Oh,
what about
no.
all the X-Men mutants with terrible powers? Like, my skin is transparent.
Cocaine guy.
My skin is transparent. I was born that way. Like, that's my power.
Actually, like the one that is Snow whatever, whose powers were powered by cocaine.
Who? Who?
I forgot the name. Let me just.
Thing about the burden Professor X has, he can't do drugs, or else what? Like what?
Oh.
He would like fuck reality up.
Okay. There is this
What a bird!
superhero called Snowflame. Come
I
on.
think he's the villain.
Up. Well, actually, yes, supervillain Snowflame,
Same
whose powers
thing.
are literally fueled by cocaine. Gains superpowers upon snorting cocaine.
Sounds like a fair trade.
Cocaine touch.
He fought the new Guardians of Columbia.
In the meantime, I'm loading the actual playlist.
Anyway. So you're in Newcomb.
Oh yeah, we are.
I believe you just got a badge.
One of us did. The one that cares about those things, maybe.
Yeah,
Yep.
the one that maybe cares.
We're not sure yet.
So. What to do?
Well, leave the gym probably.
Sure, that's a good start. So we thank
Leave the gym. Hit the lawyer. What is that other third advice after breakups? Sorry.
So anyway,
Third advice is hide the bodies.
we leave the gym. We thank the gym leader for their time.
We can't thank him if we've left.
Well, before we leave, we leave the gym. We go back in. We thank him for his time. Leave
You
the
leave
gym.
the gym just like through the door. Thank you!
No. Thank you.
So
I should probably get my Pokemon healed.
yeah,
Probably.
couple of them fainted. So yeah, we'll go to the Pokemon Center and get a job.
No.
Boop, 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 boop.
You did it.
Healed mon. So
Do you want me to actually roleplay talking to the nurse?
No?
Okay.
let's just explore more, because at least there's direction in exploring.
Let me get the landscape generator ready. So I can throw some more mountains at you.
I didn't know you played this game too, Suika.
So let's go over here.
Wow,
Big ol'-
that's a distance.
There's a pool of water. Or fine,
point-
let's go. You wanna go over here
let's
then?
Say like that's a day and a half there.
Oh no! Wait!
2 days there. Or you
The
could,
UR here's covering it up, but there's totally an island down here.
So it'd take you like 4 days to get over here if you use the roads.
Let's go to the island. There's an island.
There is an island.
Let's go there.
I don't know if I've ever noticed it.
What's Benford?
The name of the gym leader.
Uh,
Alright, well, are you ready to find out that it's a mountain island? Because I sure am. Hit
are
the button.
volcanoes volcanoes and jungles in there? The terrain generator.
Hmm?
Discover a land. Could it, like, if you roll the thing, could it be like active volcano or something?
I don't know. I didn't build it.
It was a list.
Doesn't tell you what the possibilities are.
So I want to ask. Yeah, does it say that? I want to ask a town's goer if they know what's on that island over there.
A go-towner.
A go towner, a town to goer, town to go.
Alright, give me a second to figure this out, because the generator gave me something interesting.
Good. Are you sticking with it?
I can't really not.
Mountain. Not a mountain.
But I need to figure out where I want to go with this.
Good. Burp. Oh, hold on.
A random question. Is there a bridge between Cantor and Denny, or is there a ferry system?
There is a ferry system. Or you can just swim.
I'm going to.
Swim for 2 days.
I'm gonna go to the market and trade in my burn heal for a Pokeball and a nice Pokemeal. It's 250 respectively. The total cost of the burn heal.
Alright, give me that cool con.
Sure. Cool is 3. Con is. Oh, con is also 3 now. Yep, that's about right.
You can get the Pokeball.
And then I'm losing 50. Can I try again?
You
Minus 2
did,
dice.
You did to 5 instead
Oh,
of
I
4.
did do to 5. You're right. So, Shadow. So 3 successes.
Alright.
Yay. 3 successes for equivalent value
What are you
exchange.
complaining?
What? About getting 1 hit off of
It's like-
6 dice? It's more especially so because it's my first roll off of getting after getting 3 contests. I'm like, that bodes well.
Not really. Dice are random. That's why we use them.
All right, I got 1 Pokeballs and 1 fancy meal. Was it the good meals? I always have trouble finding the food
No, like,
in this book.
you're trading in a thing that you paid 250 for, and complaining about getting less than that.
Yeah? What are you saying?
Typically, when you buy something from the store, if you want to sell it back to the store, first you can't. And if you could, you definitely wouldn't be getting market value.
Because you didn't keep the receipt.
Alright. Well, my character's a smooth talker.
Yeah, like you're in open market, so you like negotiation is possible.
Didn't we establish the dice always fall in the same way? We just don't know what it's going to be yet.
Alright, so I have a Pokeball. So I have the capacity to catch something.
Alright. One Pokeball, that's all you need.
I already have a team of like 5.
Oh, did I ever tell you how much money you got for the gym leader?
You
No,
did. It
it-
was
yes.
2,000.
Because I forgot.
I forget how much money I owe Yuffie.
Me too.
Ain't it grand? I mean, let's just generally say we have each other's backs.
Yeah.
And next big pay I get, you get a respectable portion of it. So, island, interesting terrain.
So, how are you finding out?
Town hall.
So you're gonna go ask someone?
Yeah, that's my first step. It's like, hey, I noticed on the map there's a big island over there. Do you have any idea what is on it, or how we could get there? And/or
Ah, that island. You don't want to go there.
what's on it?
Death.
In what form?
Many forms.
Such
There used to
as
be a lot of life there, but it died.
So there's ghost type Pokemon there.
yeah.
Probably.
Are the deaths? Was the cause of death Pokemon related?
We don't know.
What do we know?
Things on the island just started dying one day. And have been ever since. So we don't go there anymore.
I think that's called living and then dying.
No,
Like-
it's definitely not natural.
How fast did these changes occur?
It's like the life is just being drained from the land.
Well, how long ago did this happen?
No. Couple months.
Well, that's still pretty recent. Maybe there's something we could do to stop it. What do you think, Doofy?
Well, death sounds kind of hard to stop.
Well, not forever, but just the fast kind that's happening specifically over there.
I think Jar is kind of way too eager.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's just metaing, finding. Oh, something exciting! I want to do that. Whereas it's totally within Jar's personality to just be like, I'm fine with mowing the lawn for 8 hours. So pick your poison, I guess.
I mean, this might just be like there's mosquitoes carrying a disease. Like, what are we supposed to do about that?
Mosquitoes don't exist.
It's all bug
Island?
Pokemon giving people diseases.
All the mosquitoes suddenly flew to that island, and
Why
I
are you
love
two
my,
rooms away?
talking
I mean,
to us
maybe-
from like 3 rooms over. And thinking we can hear him.
I'm just. Actually, I'm talking from the other side of the microphone, so that cardioid pattern works all right. So yeah, maybe that's the reason why
Myers just
mosquitoes
talking
don't.
about us to someone else in the other room. And you were just overhearing it.
I'm pooping and I can still hear you. Yeah. So yeah, whatever. Maybe that is the reason why mosquitoes don't exist. Somebody made a device to summon them over to that island, and then made it so that everything would just start dying. Voila! No mosquitoes. What measures an island? And no life on it.
Gym leader would have also given you the TM for Calm Mind.
Ooh. Are TMs single-use or multi-use in this world?
Multi-use.
Okay.
And what is a TM physically?
It's a disc. You shove it in your Pokemon's face and they learn. Have you ever played Pokemon before?
Not particularly.
When you ask that question, it's just reminding me of the Pokemon Tabletop United explanation for TMs.
What?
Like, it's literally just a syringe that you inject into your Pokemon to force them to mutate. It's like, it's going a bit far for the explanation there. Just a little bit.
It's like I want this. I'm thinking like the Johto theme. It's like, oh, so light, and for like, oh, friendship, love, happiness, syringe full of mutations.
I'm gonna go with the standard explanation of it's an instructional disc.
Okay.
Because actually a syringe full of things for calm mind sounds even creepier. You inject it into the Pokemon and suddenly calm mind. Yeah, no, thank you, no.
Okay.
Just
So,
morphine.
Yeah, random question, Mayo. Since you live by yourself, do you close the bathroom door?
Always automatically when I'm in the bathroom, even on the key.
Huh.
Because that's pretty much a tick that forces me to remember certain things, like, well, flushing. And it's useful either way. It's better to always remember to close the door rather than to not always remember to close the door, especially if it's the outer door.
And now
And you
I
never know. And you never know when you're gonna when the door that you're gonna be closing is the outer door. Might as well make sure it's all the time.
Good.
Pokemon.
Also, why did you ask this question during a long play of Fuse's Poking Mans?
I don't. Oh yeah, because we thought you were like rooms away, and that just made me think of that for some reason.
No,
I'll
I'm just
go to the
talking from
bathroom
other side
and
of
not
the
tell
microphone.
them, and not leave the call. All right. So I kind of want to just go around. I want to talk. Okay, I want to go around town, talk to more people, get some more insight on this island. Can I cool contest? Or no, it'd be
Yeah, give me a cool Connecticut.
Would you like some help with that?
yeah, sure. Also, I'm thinking. Hold on. Would it be like? Not that it matters for dice wise, but it's more like insight. Because like I'm trying to glean information rather than just
Yeah,
talk
but
to people
it's
nicely.
a social attribute.
Okay.
And cool is the one that has, like, all of the effects.
Here is my help.
It's greater than 4, right? All right. And then it's 8.
Or just
Oh, what? Okay. Wow. All right. So what do I find out?
And then I looked back. Huh. I don't know.
So what?
Okay, so you hear some rumors. First, like, there are some people who say that they've actually seen some of the things dying. And it, like, they literally just die on the spot. Like, there'll be, like, a tree, and then it just withers right in front of you. It looks like the energy is going somewhere. Like, life energy is physically exiting them and going somewhere else. You also hear rumors from somebody else that there's some weird, large building there. Somewhere in the middle of the island that wasn't there before.
Okay. Still, just 6 successes. Go, I just open up the wiki article on this island.
Or you write the wiki article based
Honestly.
on what people told you.
And this all started happening somewhere around the time Team Alpha started hanging around.
But knowing them, it's not... Well, we don't really know them. We know what they used to be like and that they aren't that anymore. And also they're a bunch of punk hooligan teens. But that's just kind of teams in general. So that's ominous. I relay this information to Newfie to get his perspective, her perspective.
Sounds ominous.
That's what I said.
That's what we said.
Yeah. Do you want to check it out?
No.
I'm just so curious as to what could be causing this island to die.
Also, I don't want to die.
Is this another instance of cool, interesting, don't want to do it because I'm just too dangerous? Next.
Write it down in her map and get back to it.
Alright.
Here, let me actually read off what the landscape generator gave me.
Sure.
Me. Gave me.
Uh-huh.
You stand in a broken area spotted with dead trees, grass, and wildflowers. You see a citadel in the distance. The temperature is a little cool and the sky is mostly clear.
So this to me, like, purely meta here. It's purely meta. This to me sounds like Giratina. Just like sucking the life force out. Like, I don't know the lore behind it, but it's like, okay, giant, shadowy, ominous tower.
If you were going to think any legendary Pokemon, it would probably be Yveltal.
I don't know who that is. I'm gonna look it
That's
up.
the death Pokemon.
Yveltal. Oh, yeah, okay. One of the Y's and Z's. Sure. Destruction. Well, yeah, this sounds like something to check out at some point when we're more capable. Unfortunately.
Some of these legendary Pokemon starting to get more like personas than Pokemon.
Some of the legendaries have been a bit over-designed lately.
Is that one of the things I get on my walk across town?
No.
These gosh darn legendaries.
They got too many patterns.
Yeah, I don't know.
They don't make
Interesting.
them like they used to.
Interesting thing for a 6 to happen on. And I really don't want to waste it, but death is pretty final.
And like, I looked it up for like the 5th time and reminded myself again why cool is used for literally everything.
Why?
It's because the alternatives are intelligence for those times when you have a social situation that involves you being really smart, tough for intimidate, and beauty.
Isn't that the one? No, cute's the one that people don't have. What is beauty? You can use vitality, right? Yeah.
You look good.
Does Jara have a boyish like charm?
He's like a tomboy, but no, not a tom. He's just like he's a Huck Finn. If that makes any sense. He doesn't really subscribe to any major issues. Just kind of.
Yeah, but what's his beauty?
Oh, 1, absolutely. It's ruggish, but not tough.
Newfie's beauty's also 1.
You could take care of your appearance a lot more.
I almost just want to like start over with a complete opposite of Jara and just have it be like a guy going around like yeah, I want to beat things up like physically myself. Pokemon are also pretty good at that. I want to like associate myself with Pokemon that are good at like strength and not just beating things up, but like looking like they can beat things up. Like I can see
and then
that
you go to
being
contests.
yeah.
Your Pokemon are for contests. You do the punching.
Anyway,
Contest, you wrestle your Machamps and your Machops.
yes! Oh my god, that's absolutely. Alright, so,
Oh man, then your character would have a goal.
yeah, that character would have 4 strength, 2 vitality, no dexterity, no insight. Or 1 dexterity insight because default.
Yeah.
New direction.
1 intelligence. You are usually in your own world. People talking to you are just background noise.
Alright, so... I ask my Pokemon if there's anything they'd like to do. My Pokemon are... Combi, Venipede, Nidoran,
Buzz.
Cubone.
I can't remember. Did you leave the egg still stuck to Combi?
Yes. Oh, no, I'm holding it. Because Combi makes honey. Yes, I mean no. Also, I also have an egg. And a Pokeball for that egg.
Are you
well-
keeping the egg in the Pokeball?
Can I?
You could. That's an option.
Would it be frowned upon in any respect?
No. But it would be less effective.
How tough is a Pokemon egg? How far of a drop could a Pokemon egg stand without getting hurt?
I'm gonna say that depends on the Pokemon.
Sure, that's fair.
How far a drop can a Pokeball withstand?
Like, I'm gonna say that, like, an Onyx egg would probably take a lot more punishment than an Execute egg,
Sure.
which is also just a hilarious thing to think about. It's an egg that hatches into eggs.
Alright, so let's pick another landmass to perspective over. How about the peninsula near that island? Maybe we can gain some insight on what's happening on the island by what's happening around the island.
That sounds logical.
So, this general area over here. I will also ask about that.
Give me the roll.
Cool, plus contest?
Plus a ticket.
Huh? Oh, etiquette, yeah. Sure, you're here.
Yep.
Help me.
I want to know what's there too.
Help me. Help me.
2 again.
Also 6 again. Glad I'm spending these 6s on finding out information about places we will be going. Or won't be. If it's another Death Island, I guess it's good to know.
The Death Peninsula.
Yeah, Death Peninsula next to the Death Island.
The peninsula, that's just like a flat region. There's some trees and shrubs occasionally, and somewhere in the middle there is a marsh.
Anything you this is at Newfie. Is there anything in a marsh that you'll be looking for, Pokemon wise?
Name any Pokemon that lives in a marsh. You know where one lives.
Get a handy dandy Pokedex entry on that piece of land. It's like specifically. All right. Well, let's go look it over at the marsh. Maybe something exciting will happen on the way.
Okay.
I thank the town hall people for their time.
Wow, this is a really convenient shape. It just plugs right in here.
Yeah. Holy shit. Wow.
It was meant to
Wow. Wow. And again, wow.
be. Not even resized.
Somewhere in the middle. Did you mean the entire middle? Did you mean everywhere except the beaches?
Somewhere except the infinite coastline.
Somewhere out there. Alright, so swamp go.
Should buy some boots.
Let me check something.
So what Pokemons are you looking for?
Oh, I don't know. Let me check my windows. People get stuck in swamps, right? Maybe I can find some people to help on the way.
Oh yeah, I saw some people getting stuck in the swamp. They're right here.
What?
It was about 3 days ago.
He just saw them and like, oh, fancy that. Anyway. Oh. Actually, I'd like to find a Gloom.
That'd probably be there. And that's not an Oddish, a Gloom.
I mean, a Gloom would make more sense in a swamp. That's why I went for Gloom. But specifically, they end up being a flower, you know. And one of my ideal
Depends.
like members of yeah, it could be Grassstone, isn't it? You know, I can see here a Sunstone for.
Hey,
Hey, I have the
knowledge
Pokedex.
rolls.
I have the
Yeah,
Pokedex.
you do have that one.
I have the Pokedex. Hey,
Well, stop having it.
no.
Okay.
So we don't stop having.
Oh, apparently, the Pokedex entry for Gloom says a horribly noxious honey drools from its mouth. So, there you go. And it continues referring to it as honey. One whiff of the honey can result in sickness. Some fans are said to enjoy its overwhelming stink, though. You can control this foul smell with lots of love and care. Wow. Advice for life.
I forget what noxious means exactly.
Poisonous, but the air.
No.
Nauseating.
Yeah. God. Hello, Alolan Geodude. Acupuncture Geodude.
Like, it won't kill you, but you might wish it did.
Noxious Fuse.
But if you eat the honey, then what would happen?
Yeah, I'm looking to acquire a Bellossom.
Probably throw it back up.
But through a Gloom.
I thought you were going for the flower.
Yeah, Bellossom is flowers. Specifically, it is the. Let's say.
Yeah, but Vileplume is a flower.
Is a flower. Oh yeah, Bellossom is the flower Pokemon. Specifically.
So's
Yeah.
Vileplume.
Ah. Oh. Oh wow. Oh, okay. I don't have this Pokedex, so I can't know that. Like Oddishes show up everywhere. Glooms, I would expect in a swamp. I guess Oddishes technically really aren't everywhere, but so. Also, Oddish's stats are one away from Gloom's in terms of evolution.
Ha.
So yeah, I guess an Oddish is the thing I'd be looking for, so I can get to know it from the ground up.
Ha.
Oh, I didn't know Oddish was a poison type. Grass poison. I expected that from Gloom, but not Oddish. The Pokemon grows by absorbing moonlight. So yes, I will be looking for an Oddish. As well as things that are
Is there
in
any
need of
Pokemon that Newfie is looking for in a marsh?
I'm trying to think of anything maybe that's fire related. Can't. Like, where would a Cyndaquil normally be?
not a marsh.
I didn't think so. I'm trying to think
I'm
of
now
where
generating.
it would.
I'm guessing like at the
20
like
Pokemon that are fire type live in a marsh.
at the very least or most at like I would say a prairie.
Nothing. There are no fire types that live in a marsh.
What? Why not?
I wonder.
I gotta find a fire water type Pokemon in the marsh.
It's a legendary.
Oh, you said any Pokemon I want, I know where to find it, right?
Yes.
Looking for.
No.
Like, oh, hey, Shaman, what's up?
I'm just gonna keep my eyes open and observe the Pokemon as we go through.
Apparently, Turtwig lives in a marsh.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh. Mm,
Wasn't that
Wasn't-
like one of your main goals?
yeah, a giant specifically, a giant Terra turtle. What is it called? The end evolution of Turtwig.
With 6 successes, if Newfie wants nothing, you could find it.
We know where it is before we even get there.
Torterra, yeah. A giant Torterra. I don't want to find a giant Torterra. I want to find a giant Turtwig that can turn into a giant Torterra. But this is all very meta, mind you. Yeah, I think my chances of finding
if you go for that, I will have you roll. Well, I'll roll a d3 and see. No, you'll have heard the rumor. You'll roll a d3 to determine which stage it's at. After you decide whether you're going to look for it.
I'm thinking an Oddish is a lot easier to find than a Turtwig.
Probably.
So
Quite a
I'm
lot.
gonna go for the Turtwig.
The giant Turtwig?
Yeah,
Alright,
ideally.
give me a
1d3?
d3.
Yep, it's a 3. That's
You hear rumors of a giant Torterra that lives in the
Um,
marsh.
Alright. I'm, when you say lives, is this like, oh yeah, I saw one like 2 hours ago, or it's like, yeah, it's been there for a while?
It's been there. It
Because
seems
I
to
wa-
have made a home in this area.
I
Where
want
put
to
a little
know.
mark.
I want to know if I could get some rest to regain my will before going over there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to get some rest to regain my will up to max. May I do?
I
set
said yes the
Jara.
first time you asked.
Alright, good.
I set Jura on the counter at the Pokemon Center.
Boop, boop, beady, boop.
I've healed. And I've learned to move. Struggle. No. I learned it. Alright, well,
Oh, also, give me a d30 plus 30.
$39.
39% giant.
So I imagine convincing this thing to go with us is going to be a hassle.
I think it does getting Pokemon healed automatically increase their will back to max. Does getting your Pokemon healed also get their will back?
Probably not.
Okay, good to know. I guess we should all rest.
Yes. Rest for the days to come. I'm gonna reset all my Pokemon's will back to max. Let's see. Combi. Will's at max. Good. Venipede.
Neopede.
That's right.
So I just realized something. One of my Pokemon has 4 will. I forgot to make a special note of that before, minusing it off as we went. So I don't remember which one it was. Oh wait, it was Changmo.
Keep on, bone.
So specifically, this giant Torterra is 10 feet tall.
Tall or like long?
Tall.
At the shoulder?
It's tall.
I
That
believe
is-
that would be to top of the shell.
Okay. This is a large creature. I would very much like to acquire it. For use of spreading seeds, or planting seeds and spreading berries across the land to help people.
So Jar is Johnny Appleseed.
That's right. Jara Appleseed. Jara Berry Seed. How'd you know my last name? Alright. I'm guessing I've used up the goodwill of my 6 successes on finding a giant Torterra.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, we're all rested. All our Pokemon are here. I have a Pokeball. You're just hoping my egg doesn't hatch on the half-day trip there.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy a spare Pokeball.
Nice.
I'm ready.
All right. I'm going to check all my everything. I've got 6 HP. I've got 1 Hyper Potion left. My food, map, meals, compass, gourmet, antidote. And I've got 2 antidotes, which is good for the being in a swamp. Burn. I also got a berry that cures poison, berry that cures sleep and confusion. What does an Aspear berry do? Ice. Okay. So, you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go.
Maybe you should buy a saddle in advance so you can ride it when you get it.
I think it's less of a saddle riding and more of just being on top of it as it moves.
Honestly.
It's a very big saddle.
Alright. Let's go to the island.
Peninsula.
Or the peninsula. Let's go,
Let's go to
not
the island now.
Let's go to that peninsula.
It's like, oh, that's cool. That's there? Cool.
Time
Anyway.
to die. Time to go fight Chain Store's gym leader. Alright. Trip time. Travel time.
I hope we got that Bombos medallion to open up the dungeon in Misery Mire.
It actually needs Quake this time.
I can't remember which one it was.
No,
It's randomizer.
it's in the chicken den. Chicken house. Alright, we leave Newcomb. Going east. What kind of shoreline is south of Newcomb? Is it a beach or more of a cliff head?
Let me get the landscape generator. Whoa! Oh, hey! Guess what?
Is it
Mountain.
more
You got
death?
some mountains to cross.
Just
Is this
small mountains.
is this thing like? Is there only one instance of mountains, or is it trying to?
Let's get this mountain.
I think we've got enough mountains, though.
I don't know what is going on with this generator.
Can you re-roll for mountains?
It's the Get Mountains again.
Yeah, no. I guess
Oh, there's a
We'll
waterfall. That's cool.
I don't have. That's not cool for our fire type, dude. Lady.
So if that's the shoreline, what's behind the mountain?
Yeah, what's north of the mountain?
Alright, let me re-roll. I have no idea what to put down for this. But there's a sweet forest full of colorful trees and giant flowers.
Oh! Sounds like a lovely place.
There's also a monastery there, apparently.
Monastery? Why?
That's what the thing says. So we got some Pokemonks.
Pokemon! Gotta bless them all! Alright. So, Jara enters the forest.
Alright.
Yuffie is beside Jara.
What? That's not acceptable.
Mountains again. Mountains fall, everyone dies.
And what kind of landscape is it where once we get there, then the mountain erupts from the ground?
No, no mountains.
That's the island.
There's enough mountains.
It's like
Rise Mountain.
we get to the Pokemon Master, fight him, he's just like in a valley. It's like, what happened to the mountains? Like, ah, there's too many. I removed this one. So there's like tree tall flowers. Flowers as tall as
Not
trees.
that tall.
Okay,
pretty
so like
tall.
sunflowers? Bigger than sunflowers?
Around that size, maybe a bit bigger.
Okay. So I'm definitely letting Combi out. Well, Combi's always out, but I'm definitely letting Combi roam around within eyesight.
Cumby's got to pollinate them.
hmm With Venipede on my shoulder. And Nidoran following, or Nidoran and Cubone walking beside me.
Centipede is 11.7 pounds.
Sweet. Also, I'm carrying an egg. Not in a Pokeball.
Alright. And I'm actually writing down stats for the encounter, which is why I'm not being very responsive.
Okay. Appreciate your heads up.
Oh my
So I
god,
know
what's that
you're-
over there?
Because I'd like there to be more than just one Torterra living on its own, for no reason.
Oh, sure. So, as we walk through, are we to consider this to be a normal thing? This giant flower forest? Like, is it like, oh yeah, the giant flower forest, or should we be in awe of it?
It's definitely not an everyday occurrence.
Okay.
Can the Pokedex take selfies?
Can it? Well, it's
Probably.
established we have phones. That is something we have established already.
Was it? I don't remember.
That's something the Pokemon games have had since Gen 2. But let's ask the GM, which I almost called the Johnson.
Let's ask the Johnson.
Do we have phones? With, music playing capabilities, call making capabilities, picture taking capabilities?
Sure.
Okay. So yes, we have phones.
You have phones.
Take a picture of some pretty flowers.
I will take pictures of my combi in whimsical poses as it pollinates the flowers.
Whimsical.
Just rubs itself all over them.
Playfully quaint or fanciful, especially in an appealing and amusing way. I also want to lift the Cubone up to one of the flowers for it to smell the flower. First, I want to smell the flower. Do the flowers smell divine?
Yep.
I let the Cubone smell a flower.
It appreciates it.
Yay! I also do the same for my other Pokemon. Nidoran, Venipede, Combi can fly.
So how is Cubone currently doing in terms of mechanics?
Cubone is currently 3 disobedience, 1 happiness, no loyalty.
Give it a loyalty.
Well, loyalty!
Because you just kind of pulled it out of nowhere and just picked it up and like, hey, check out this flower.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah, this is a nice flower. And you're not trying to murder me.
Like, it was established out front. Like, Jar, like, at the adoption center, Jar went up, like, hey, like, it got made fun of at the time, but I'm like, I'm not like most trainers in that I don't like fighting.
Like, you just kind of pulled the Pokemon out, grabbed it, and just kind of threw it in the face of a flower.
No! I specifically said the Pokemon, Cubone, and all my Pokemon are walking with me. Venopede's
And
just
then
on my
you
shoulder.
picked up Cubone
Yeah.
Smell
without
it, damn
forewarning.
you. Smell it.
Well, I'm not just gonna be like, scotcha! I was like,
He didn't ask.
fine. I smelled the flower, thought it smelled really good. I'm like, hey, Cubone, you should smell this. And then I picked it up and had it smell it. Still not asking. Anyway. Well, the Cubone knows that it can it's more likely to be able to trust me if I try to pick it up unannounced in the future, because this time it was for flower smelling. Who knows what it'll be next time?
Smell this Death Island.
Hey, finally.
So, alright. So, we make our way through the entirety of the waiting for the GM for us.
No. That was just me, like, repeatedly trying to generate more Pokemon, but it's like, wow, you know what else is a second stage grass Pokemon from 4th generation that lives in a marsh? Tangrowth.
Torterra's third stage, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it setting like second or third stage?
Because I just said that I wanted there to be more than just Torterra.
Okay.
But I don't want everything else to also be, like, level 3 billion.
Sure.
Only Torterra is there because it ate all the other Pokemon.
Oh, wait, let me... Nope. Also, give me a survival.
Whoa! What? The thing I have? Nature, perhaps?
Perhaps even. And maybe even an insight.
Oh boy.
Would you like some help?
Sure.
One extra dice.
Oh boy. All about the
Six
sixes today. I'm great. I'm glad.
I'm glad that you didn't fail that, because I just realized that, like, I'm in the middle of generating an encounter, so I probably shouldn't be throwing another one at you. Since I literally can't.
Well, hey, I got sixes on. I got sixes on my survival. What bonuses am I getting?
There's no encounter that you have to go through extra.
Superhuman. Come on.
Superhuman survival.
Like, maybe the creatures that would have approached me were still there, but they saw my survival
You
skills
spent
and
no
were
extra
off.
time going through this region. Like, oh, dense forest, tons of plants, at like head height, no problem. Just keep going. Follow me.
Alright. No, here's the thing though. I still got
The
to stop and
plants
smell.
literally part in front of you.
Like, I was able to do that and stop and smell the flowers, and no time was wasted.
Yes.
I literally stopped and smelled the flower.
Yeah, get a will back for that.
Oh, I already have full will. Thank you.
Too bad.
Am I getting an extra one?
No,
Oh.
that's why it's too bad.
Get an ill back for that.
Oh no, I'm sick.
Don't be.
Then we learned Jara was allergic.
Allergic to death. Actually, might be allergic to these cookie bites that I've been eating in this movie theater I went to yesterday.
Don't.
They make my tongue itch.
Don't.
So, what's Jar doing? Or
I don't know. What is Jara doing?
asking what Newfie's doing? That's what. Newfie, what are you doing?
Well, just the typical way that I go around. I'm riding on top of Ponyta, and Pidgey is on top of my hat. Well, and in this instance, I'm admiring the flowers.
Is that true? I somehow doubt that.
How do you doubt it?
Whoa, Pokemon!
Whoa. Another map, maybe? We use other maps. We use one other map.
Yeah, but it's funny because you think that I would have had time to make one.
You saying you didn't prep for the Pokemon game? Knowing all the initiative we have of doing things all the time?
Knowing exactly
No, I
what
did
we're
not
going
prepare,
to do.
in fact, for you to go to this randomly generated swamp to find a giant Torterra. This was not in my plans, no.
Well, then you're a bad GM.
Aw, man.
How dare you not be prepared for literally everything? What are you, not a Boy Scout? Right now?
Hey Jara, next do you want to go dive down into the ocean?
I feel like your Ponyta might have trouble with that.
Don't worry, we got a giant fishbowl for its head and tail.
A what?
A giant fishbowl.
Fishbowl, okay. Head to. I thought, isn't it Charmander that has the tail thing? Or is that all fire types?
I mean, Ponyta's tail has fire, just doesn't. It's not specifically related to
It's health
its
condition.
core, yeah, health. But I assume it doesn't want it to go out.
Whoa, encounter! That's actually completely finished now.
Okay, so
Now
we
I just
get
need
there.
a new map.
All right, we show up to the swamp. What do we see?
Where do these things live?
The swamp?
Well, yes, but where in? Ah, okay. So, in the middle of this marsh, there's actually like a small pool of perfectly clean water.
Huh.
And next to that is I was about to say a little den, but no, it's quite a large one.
That must be where the Torterra lives, I say out loud.
There's some turtwigs playing. And I completely forgot to write down the Torterra's nature. That's kind of an important thing to know.
Yeah.
Time to go generate a new one.
No.
His nature is death.
Oh, that explains what happened on the island over there. Are the turtwigs also giant compared to... Well, I guess we wouldn't know. We don't know what a turtwig normally sized as.
How does
No,
it
you're going
compare?
to figure out based on my typing noises how many letters there are in the name of the nature.
17.
No.
100.
No.
1,000.
No.
And 10. 100. And 5. And half.
Alright, anyway, let me shiny some shinies. Nope.
So it's 3 turtwigs and a Torterra.
You already rolled for that one earlier.
There are 4
Okay.
turtwigs hanging out in the water.
Sweet.
Probably not in the water. Some of them in the water. One of them in the water. There is also a grottle out there. It's not shiny.
Alright.
Yeah, sure. Ah, there you go. Oop. A map. Don't have a grid. Thank you.
Oh.
Hey, baby ducks.
Oh, I didn't notice those.
Ah. There are also some duck-type Pokemon. That's right, duck-type.
Psyduck.
I love duck-type Pokemon.
Would a Psyduck appear in a swamp? No, I think they're more rivers and streams.
A confused Psyduck would be there.
So, a Psyduck?
Yes.
I don't get it. He just said Psyduck twice. Okay, so we see all this you've described.
Yep.
Do they see
Just
us?
gotta find the tokens. There we are.
There's a tree and a rock and some flowers. That must be in the direction we came from.
Yeah, that would make sense to be in the direction that you came from.
Oh yeah, a random thing I just remembered to ask you about. Are there some just generic character sheets you can add that just have a bunch of big empty boxes that we can just write stuff in?
Oh yeah, just the attributes page.
Yeah, just something like that.
I sure can.
There's a grottle here too.
How many do you want?
All base off Ruxer.
Sloushy.
I'll take that as 2.
Yeah, probably just 2.
I'm also
Do
going to
you-
just throw this in here now while I'm thinking about it.
Heyo.
Do you want a character sheet fuse?
No.
So I'm using the max to
Why
represent
have
the
I
social stats.
still not put in a folder for the Pokemons?
Because you thought too much about the Magic the Gathering RPG that we'll be playing, that we host on by Play Madness on the raocow's Patreon server. Advertising.
No.
Probably partially.
Okay.
Alright, do they see us?
Give me a survival.
Nature? No.
Yes.
Isn't
No.
stealth part of? Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
just.
it's a Dex. Yeah, Dex survival. Whatever the stealth is. Is it just stealth? Is there a stealth?
It's. Stealth. Yeah. It's part of survival. Of which I have none. Alright, that was my stealth.
Isn't those deck survival?
Yeah, Dex survival stealth.
Here's my not being seen.
Huh.
It's equal.
Can't wait to see it.
Should be there.
Whoa! 2!
I mean, that's the normal number of legs.
Oh no!
We're being haunted by Mayo.
Normal number of legs.
What is happening?
I wonder how this sounds. Let me actually try.
You sound like you're talking through the vents. Genuinely, it sounds like you were up in the you're like a floor above and a couple rooms over and talking to us through a vent. All right, so they see us too? Stealth.
Hold on. I need to figure out what happens on a tie.
We
Give us a normal round of legs.
Like, you're the defender.
Yeah.
Decided what would be funny.
What?
First, let's get some toucans.
Toucans.
Go ahead and
You said there's-
scale yourselves, despite the fact that you can't control yourselves and wouldn't be able to do that anyway.
I can't control myself.
So yeah, scale yourselves without the ability to do that. Here, do this size.
For a second, I thought it was like a lot taller than Chara.
Horse. Here's a bee. Here's a buggo.
Yay.
Here's a burb. What else do we got?
I have all my Pokemon out. Cubone, Nidoran. Venif, Nidoran.
No, I would just have my
There's
nose.
Cubone. Let me find Nidoran for the last time.
No. Not for the last time.
No, for the last time.
No. Because you're attributing it to a character sheet.
I didn't resize it.
Just highlight them all and recite them. Resize.
Alright, so let me get you a little bee. Little buggo. Cubone. Giant Nidoran.
Aha!
A little Nidoran. Horse.
And live from the bowels of hell.
Burb.
Oh, he said bird.
What else is out?
I think that's everything.
Okay.
Do Jara's Pokemon rotate him around him like options?
Do they?
Echoes of the dams coming around. No. They're stationary. On my person. Or above my person. Or in front of my person. Mostly in
In
front
a
of.
rotating manner.
What?
This Combi could if you wanted to.
Combi could rotate around me, sure. Can we get rid of Holly? It's screen space being taken up. It's also misleading to the folks at home.
Holly is immortal. Also, if you're upset with how much screen it's taking, you can just change how much screen it takes in the gear. Set player avatar size to small. Whoa.
Maybe even names only.
That's impossible.
Oh, small. Small, buddy. Alright.
Alright, so this Turtwig gonna go swimming over there.
Okay.
Also, let me number them for personal reference.
And I'll ask Jara what his plan is.
So, this... is the... So, the green, is that land? is this a pool of fresh water surrounded by dirty water or surrounded by land?
You have access to land. Whoa.
Because I would like to throw the dry food out to them, but I would like to not throw it into water to make it wet food.
The ducks might get to it first.
Well, the first thing I do is combi sweet scent towards all of them.
Alright, they've now seen you.
Mm-hmm. I want to open up a bag of dry food a little bit, just like a crack so that the smell can get out, and toss it out to the ground in front of them. Like right here-ish. Do I have to make a roll for that? Isn't it strength throw? Or not strength, I have like dexterity plus fight plus throw.
Alright, before you can even finish throwing it,
Uh-huh.
these three are already over here.
Yay! Alright, well then I kind of just open up the bag and pour it out on the ground in front of me, getting on my knees. In four small piles. You know, I'll use 2 bags for this.
Alright, they start happily munching along.
Alright. I'd like to pet one. Pet a few of them.
Pet
How are
all
the-
three.
how are
Give
the-
me a dex plus fight.
How are the larger ones responding to all this? Are they like eyeing me warily? Have they even noticed me?
This guy over here is just kind of looking at you.
Mm-hmm. And the big one?
He's not there. He's just there for convenience of not having to put him down later.
Okay.
He's in the big hole.
Alright. So after petting the 3 turtwigs, I want to scoop up the 4th pile in my hands and slowly walk over to the other one and offer it to them.
And then slowly walk over there. Oh, you left your Pokemon behind.
Shush, now they're with me. Hey there, little guy. Big guy. And I stop about here and get on my knees again, offer the dry food, like right
How much
here.
Pokemon food do you even have on you?
3 bags. Two bags of which I'm using to feed the turtwigs. 1 bag I plan on giving to this guy. So I give a pile of food to this guy, to these guys right here, or this guy right here. That'd be 1/2 of a bag, I suppose. Because yeah. And invite him to come, say it's okay, you can trust me. I'm not gonna
It
hurt you.
Sniffs for a bit,
Mhm.
then eats.
Yay. Then for the bigger one, so is this to scale? Like, would you say 4 turtwigs could fit in this guy's perimeter?
I have no idea.
All right.
This
I'm going to
is
offer.
arbitrary scale.
Sure. I'm going to offer a bag of food to this one right here.
Hold on. I think he'd actually be slightly bigger than that.
Okay.
Let me...
scary. See how
Alright,
my
he needs to
Pokemon are
be
with-
a lot bigger. Is that big enough? Yeah, that's big enough.
Leave it to where just one eye is poking out.
Hey. Yeah, I'll then open up a new bag and offer it to this guy. This one.
Alright, make some happy noises.
Yay.
And oh, here comes another one.
Yay.
Let's see. How is this one feeling? Oh, right. And so he comes along. Starts eating.
Does he push the other one out of the way?
Yes, into the water.
Oh no. I would like to take this opportunity to set up my cookware.
Alright, while you're doing that, these two start bickering.
Alright. And I want to make more food for the new one.
Alright, so while they're bickering and you're cooking, their bickering attracts the big one.
Okay. Have I set up by now? Or am I
Yeah,
still
you're set up.
Alright.
Does the ground shake when he moves?
Oh yeah.
I want to gauge his reaction to all of this. To me, to them. Does he even care about me right now? Can I get insight contest?
Now you can go ahead and get a... Yeah, insight contest, empathy.
Yeah. Ah, nice.
What was his nature? Alright. He is surprisingly cool with this.
Oh. Wonderful. Surprisingly cool. Like, I'm not even attacking anybody, so... Surprisingly cool is it compounded with the fact that I'm already not doing anything wrong. Alright, so I want to,
You
like...
are, like, getting really close to the kids.
Sure. I have fed them, though. Which may be worse, better or worse. Anyway, I want to get to making food. I'm going to use some berries that I have on hand. Let's see.
Oop, let's see how well you know flavors and can guess their natures.
Can I can't address the book for their flavors.
No, actually, for empathy, I will tell you.
Oh.
Torterra is relaxed.
Oh, sweet. I don't know how this connects to enjoyment of flavors. Can I... Okay.
You can give me an insight plus knowledge lore.
Can I raise you insert survival nature to know how the berries' tastes would work together? Or are you referring to knowing
What flavors each nature likes?
Okay. So what'd you say? Knowledge lore? Insight knowledge lore. I believe I have 4 for knowledge altogether. Or 4 for insight knowledge altogether.
and I probably wouldn't be much help. Because my knowledge is low. I can help you cook if you want.
Mayhaps.
Alright, do you want to know liked flavor, disliked flavor, or both but not which is which?
Liked flavor.
They like sour.
Alright, can I do nature to know what the flavors of the berries are? Insight nature? Certain insight survival nature?
You could.
4 success. Oh, whew! 2
No,
successes.
that's 2. Yeah, only the basic ones, you know.
I can re-roll that, can I? With -2.
Yeah, you can.
There you go.
Yeah, you know
All
all
right.
the flavors of berries.
All right, so I have I have chestas, rosts, pekkas, persums, and aspears, and by the plurals I mean singular for most of those.
Can you write those down?
Yes, I will.
I have seen it all.
You mean you didn't keep track of all the berries he found, Fuse?
No. It's not my job.
Asper,
That's my job. That's why I'm here.
rost.
Asper is sour.
What was it that he liked? Sour, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Persum.
Rost is bitter. Persum is flavorless.
Huh. So it's. You said asper is sour.
Yep.
Chesto is.
Dry.
Rost is.
Bitter.
Pekka is.
Sweet.
Again, Persum's flavorless. Alright, so I'm going to make a meal out of the asper berry. No. Alright.
Oh, wait. That has changed in different generations.
Isn't the only kind of meal they would like be like a salad?
Alright, so Persum is not flavorless. It's everything except bitter.
Alright. So I'll make a meal out of the asper. Can I roll nature? What can I roll to know what these creatures naturally eat and from this environment? Oh no! You know what I'm gonna make? I'm gonna
That would
make
be
a
an insight
meal.
knowledge lore.
I'm gonna make a meal for the big guy out of the asper berry and a gourmet meal.
Sounds fun.
So what do I do for that? Do I just-
Whatever the cooking was.
Cooking is crafts is knowledge.
Yeah, Dex, knowledge, craft.
All right, I'm gonna will this.
But would you like help?
Yeah, sure. If you're willing to help.
I'm always willing to help. So long as there isn't ones in it.
All right, sweet.
Oh, also, the other grottle.
Mhm.
It's not shiny.
Okay. This is for the meal, and I was edging that or willing that, so it's 3 hits. on gourmet
With the
meal
help?
plus Yeah, that's with help. My knowledge isn't the greatest. So 3 hits on gourmet meal plus asperberry prepared together.
Alright, so
We
that's good.
We
Plus
should become
being a
more
gourmet
knowledgeable.
meal. Plus having the correct flavor berry.
Hmm.
So that's real good.
All right, and I give this meal to the tortera.
Alright, it kind of looks at the meal, looks at you, looks at the meal, gives it a sniff, looks at you, looks at the meal, takes a bite, looks at you, eats the rest of the meal.
Yay!
1 bite.
Yeah, but it was a great bite. All right, I want to reach out to pet the tortera's head.
Can you give me a dex roll?
Maybe scratch underneath its chin.
This thing is 10 feet tall.
At the top, it's a dome
Yeah.
shape.
Yeah, how high is its head?
Maybe
How
like
tall
8,
is Jara?
probably 5 foot something.
Alright, so it's like at head height with you.
Should I give a dex roll, actually?
No,
Okay.
you're at head height.
Alright, so I want to pet it. Does it allow this?
It does.
Yay!
But how good do you pet it?
Amazingly. Should I roll for good pets?
Give me a dex plus contest plus empathy.
So that's 66. I want to will this. 4. 4 good pet.
Alright, you pet the turtle. You pet that turtle very well.
Does it enjoy it?
It closes its eyes.
Yay! That's when I strike. No. So after I made a meal for it, I want to go about and make another meal for the other turtle, but also obviously
Yes,
I
the
want
other turtle.
the other grottle, who has not had a proper meal yet, is due to bickering with the first one or the second one.
No, it's more the second, or the... Oh yeah. The first one that you saw was the second one.
Okay. So, sure. I want to make a meal for it as a show of goodwill to all of it. After that, I want to talk to the tortera and attempt to convince it to come along. I want to give it the standard speech about, like, it is my mission to help humans and Pokemon get along better together. As you've seen right now, it's like I've given you a show of what I want to do. If you are interested in spreading the joy that I have given unto you today, I would like you to join me as I travel across the world to do this in other places as well.
Alright. So this is the big one.
Yeah, I'm also
plus contest plus empathy. You're going to be rolling against his will. You're
Alright.
going to have +2 for that sweet meal. +3 for that sweet meal, in fact.
Ooh. Okay.
+1 for the pet.
Yes.
-2 because it doesn't want to go.
Right. So it's +3 plus 1 +2
+2.
altogether. Can I get help from Newfie? Or is this just me?
I don't know exactly how I would help.
So you said cool
Yep.
plus contest
Plus empathy.
plus empathy, which I don't have. All right, I need to get that. I'm willing this. So this is 8d6. Yes! Yes!
All right, I'm gonna
7
roll
hits.
this publicly.
7 hits. Come on. Oh! Oh! Yes! So I'm holding out the Pokeball. I'm telling, I say the thing, and then I pick out a Pokeball and I'll extend it to him, and I wait for his response. Their response.
All right. He's standing there. He's thinking. He's thinking long and hard about this. You're gonna be here for an hour.
I wait. I wait until he either leaves or joins.
He's
I'll
gonna
play
be
with the-
like looking over the area, talking with the kids.
I'll play with the kids in the meantime.
Eventually, he decides. Growl number 2 here is in charge,
Uh-huh.
and Dad's going on a journey.
You did it.
And it gets in the Pokeball.
Pew.
Oh my god! Okay.
Let me go to the thing so I can go find Torterra and drag it over to your Pokemon's area. Whoa.
Keeping its size.
You have control over it now.
Oh
Does that mean we can get around faster now if you can ride on it?
no!
Didn't say the Pokemon has to go fast, just needs a saddle.
I put a saddle on my Magikarp and zoom across the lake. The land, even.
What is your dex?
My dexterity is 3.
Alright, Torterra is as fast as you are.
Sweet. Oh man, I've been getting a lot of 6s today.
A lot.
I'm just really happy.
Actually, Dex plus Survival. What is your Dex
Dex-
Survival Athletic?
My dex plus survival is 4.
Oh no!
Wait, sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, I thought you said strength. My dex plus survival is 6.
Torterra is faster than you
Woohoo! So I can ride on top of it.
and go slightly faster. No, he's
Wonderful.
Now people are going to see you riding on that down the road.
and I'm going to copy paste the stats that I didn't need at all.
You know what's the best part? Well, hold on. So my 6. Yeah, the last the 3 dice I got from the meal. Well, the 2 dice that I got from all the bonuses and minuses.
I should probably throw this into the Roll20 chat so the audience can see. So many noises.
I'm just happy. It's like things are going my way. So what is its nature? Oh, I can see it here.
It's relaxed. I already told you.
Yeah, right. Right. All right.
Also, congratulations, you're now the strongest fighter.
I have a giant Torterra. All right, poke a sheet.
Oh, this thing is beautiful too, since it has high vitality.
Yeah,
He's gorgeous.
I'm glad I didn't try to contest against it. Like, I guess I did technically because stat names, but yeah. Name. Torterra. So now's when we go and fight the first gym leader in a contest.
Like,
And then
hey,
we go
I'm
back
back.
to the alpha base.
Huh?
I'm back. I brought a friend.
And then we go to the alpha base.
Yeah. How's steel do against plant types?
Oh, happiness and loyalty are standard. And disobedience for a Torterra,
Mhm.
only 2.
Huh. 3 happiness, 3 loyalty, 2 disobedience. I feel like, so I just had this thought. I feel like this is kind of payback for the Juggernaut. Like, I know it's not a willing choice on your half, but I'm saying more in the terms of fate giving it.
Hey, you got all the big rolls where they mattered.
Yeah!
Saying, hey, what's over there? Oh, well, there's a giant Torterra. And then you beat it by 2 with 1 less die after all those bonuses.
We beat it by 3 because you willed it.
All right.
Wait a second. The bonuses you were giving me, those were hits you were giving me or extra dice you were giving me?
Dice.
Okay, good. Then yes, I did it correctly. I mean, the +2 that I got ended up being +2 hits, so.
Yeah, those were the ones that mattered.
I mean, you still would have got it.
It was a
even without-
really good meal.
Asper
Oh
plus.
yeah, the will. But no, if you succeeded by 1, like with a clumsy result, like this thing would have had like yeah, I'll go with you, like max disobedience.
Alright, so the strength. Survival is +4. Contest is +2. XP is 5. Oh god.
So what level is it?
Let me do the math on that.
Is it holding an item?
Is it? Give me 2d12.
/R 2d12.
I meant to say 2d6.
Alright, so half that. Is that how that works?
Not how that works.
2 d6. Extreme results.
It's holding another Asperberry.
Is it? Wonderful. So I am down 3 bags of dry food, 1 gourmet meal, broke even on my ass bears.
It won't let you take it.
Okay.
That's his berry.
Well, fine. It has an ass bear berry.
It's food for the road.
Item.
Cooking's gonna take a lot longer now with him.
And the status is healthy. Alright. Strength is 4. Dexterity is 3. Vitality is 5. SPE is 4. Insight is 2. Should I look at the books for the maximums?
Oh, right. Yeah, you probably should check that.
Alright.
Speaking of, I was going to figure out what level this thing is.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, you boy.
Yeah, I buzz.
Razor Leaf. Oh, also, ability.
Alright. Abilities. It's Overgrow. They only have the one.
Okay.
Let's see.
If a saddle cost 500, how much would a howdah cost? Just like one of those big platforms that you put on an elephant.
I don't know. Attributes or skills. Okay, this Torterra is level 53.
Neat.
Good.
Plus 5
Sweet.
XP.
Level 53. All right. What's up?
Now that you've found one that's 39% larger than normal, now you gotta find one that's like each step percent larger so you can stack them on each other.
Turtles all the way down.
It goes up to 60%. So this is actually like on the smaller side of the giant side.
Yeah.
It's
But he's
only
still-
10 feet tall.
But it's still freaking huge.
So let's see, how tall would a 60% be?
I think this actually might be more convenient. Like, for someone not looking to go around bashing people's faces in, and more just to help people out, I think it's good to have a smaller, bigger one.
Right, and you said you were like 5 feet tall?
In the 5-foot range, yeah.
I think you would be about there to scale.
Is it?
A little bigger. Yeah, there we go.
Oh. Can you show
So
me a...
That is you standing up next to the Torterra.
Oh, standing up. Can you show me what a 60% would be?
Hey,
Nah, never
do
mind.
the math.
Never mind, it's okay.
No, do the math.
Don't do the math.
1.6. That's 3.52 meters. So that's 11 and a half feet tall. So that's like an extra half a grottle tall. So that much taller.
Okay, that's not that much.
But that's just how tall it is.
Oh, sure.
Which is not where the majority of its size comes from.
How long is this thing that I own? Or that I'm training now?
I don't know, but it's more than 10 feet.
What's the total surface area?
Ah, yes. The Torterra paradox. Fuse. Does the coastline paradox apply to Torterra?
Does he have a river?
He might. Is that relevant?
Oh, yeah, he needs to have a coastline. And he totally can. So,
Well, I mean,
theoretically, yes, it could apply to Torterra.
my Torterra is infinitely large.
If you go off of the side of this river on him. It's a fractal.
All right. So
Can
that
Jara-
was. Sorry, what's up?
Can Jarva climb on top? Does he have to roll dex to do it?
I need a lift. I need to be going off something. Also, Jara will not be
So,
riding the
here's a
Torterra.
So if this is, by this measurement, like 50 feet tall.
Jara's 25.
It's like 85 feet long.
So 85 divided by 5.
85 divided by 50. Alright, so 10 feet times 1.7 is 17 feet. But what's that in meters?
I hear you ask.
It's 5.2. Or thereabout.
What's that in nautical miles?
What's that in light years?
That is 0.00279784 nautical miles.
Okay, good. So I'll just mark that down as his size. I won't.
Oh, yeah, you were about to say we were doing something?
Was I?
Well, you're about to say something, and I said something.
Oh, yeah. So Jara won't be riding on top of Torterra until they've like been a team for a while. Then
It would
becomes-
probably be longer even than that.
How do you figure?
Because that wasn't in like a side shot.
Oh, I thought you meant time-wise before Jara could ride the
Oh,
Torterra.
no.
I'm talking about how long it's going to be before he can ride, and you're like, I think it would be even longer. I'm like, oh, really? Yeah, you're right.
So, more than 17 feet long.
Square cube law. How much does he weigh?
How much does he weigh?
Welcome to Torterra Math, the stream.
Also, what's the longest Pokemon?
Waylord?
Onyx?
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Oh,
Or one
yeah.
of the two. Gyarados, maybe, kind of long.
I would say, if not Waylord, maybe Rayquaza. Because Rayquaza ain't restricted by our earthly rules.
Is Gyarados tall or long? Because he's always
So,
upright.
Torterra is 1,366 pounds.
Almost as heavy as Venom.
Now I'm adding the multiplier. Alright. Let's round that up to a nice even 1,900 pounds.
Okay.
It's like 1,899.
Yeah, oh my god. Alright. Weight, 1,900 pounds. LBVS.
I see the meal we just gave it was 1 pound of food.
A bite.
Yeah.
The first bite was more of a nibble.
Yeah, a taste.
Put
What
its
are you giving me?
tongue on the food.
Yeah, and brought back enough material to taste it with. That's 10 feet tall and 1,900 pounds. Heavy.
Alright, and you also get its Pokedex entry.
Whoa!
Torterra, the continent Pokemon. Torterras travel in groups, mistaken as moving forests. Many Pokemon make their nest on its back and live there for their entire lives. Ancient people thought that they lived on the back of a giant Torterra.
At this scale, we might.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that this thing is definitely big enough that you could just put down your tent on its back and it wouldn't mind.
Even so, Jara will not be camping or resting or sitting on the Torterra's back until they've been a team for a while.
We've been talking about its math for like an hour now.
Yeah. It's
Good.
that big of a deal. Alright, Torterra.
Hey, I think this thing is supposed to have more health too, also.
Because of its
I
giant?
gave it an extra vitality.
Okay, so 15 health?
Yeah, it's 15.
Okay. It is number 389.
That's correct.
Hashtag 389.
I saw the experience cost next to the move list, and I read it as essence cost.
Oh,
Teach
did it have
Woodhammer.
any... Huh?
You should teach it Woodhammer since that's free and it didn't have it. For some reason.
Wood hammer? Alright. See, it's
Well,
already
you have
gained...
to train it first.
Do I?
Yeah.
Alright.
I said you should teach it Woodhammer, not that you should already have it Woodhammer.
Sounds pretty much the same, like...
Will it continue to grow in size as it levels and trains?
I hope not.
And it is grass ground.
So what are you gonna do with your new level 53 friend?
Oh, you know.
It has more than unlocked your tragic backstory.
It's part of my tragic backstory.
Oh no! Surprise, this whole campaign is actually just Jara's tragic backstory.
Then we get to the actual campaign. Thank the other turtles for their time and wish them luck. And
They wave goodbye.
pick up my cookware and leave.
Goodbye.
Do you leave on the back of your new friend?
No, I think I said I have to wait until we're better acquainted. Now, should I? Would Newfie suggest or request for us to ride on them? No, Newfie's already got a ride.
Like I would point out that you certainly could ride him if you wanted to.
Alright. Upon the suggestion of riding, I look to the Torterra. How does Torterra feel about me riding it?
Eh.
Then no. I don't ride it.
It probably wouldn't notice.
Yeah, you gotta discern that.
Alright, I'm gonna cruel contest the
And you're gonna use that empathy you still don't have?
Yeah. 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 successes.
You did 5 again.
Alright. Wow. 1, 2,
Yeah,
3, 4.
you did
5
5.
successes. 5 that.
it wouldn't really mind one way or the other, but it's very slightly on the path of I don't actually know you.
Sure. So I won't do it. I will respect his initiative. I will nod at the Torterra, and we will walk along side by side.
The biggest factor is that it appreciates having you next to it.
Aww. Is it like in a friendship sense, or like I like knowing where you are?
Yes.
Alright. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, now what?
Well, I mean, we pretty much beat the game, so. Oh, how about this peninsula over here? What's this on?
You haven't heard any rumors. There's nobody
true.
around.
That's true, that's true.
That's the Torterra.
You know, so currently my mind is, alright, we've traveled along paths and just found some people in need of help. That's what I like to do. Let's go along more paths. I want to go back to Newcomb, go back to Chain Store, and then go to Millet.
Okay. I mean,
I just want to walk along the paths and see if we unlock any events.
Well, then it's time for some survival rolls.
Well, nature.
Yep. And insight.
but does someone want to help the other person?
Do you want to help me? I have 9 dice when it comes to survival nature.
Yeah, I
Well-
need to give you more dice.
I'd appreciate it. But
One
also,
more dice.
I believe in my dice. Oh, 3 hits. My dice have been very good to me lately.
It's a good thing I gave you that
Other
one in the
than
end.
the 3 successes right there. It's got to come back now.
Yeah. Well, the previous roll was 3 successes. It was actually 5 successes. Alright, so 3 hits on nature.
Yep,
Survival.
hold on. Huh.
Hmm.
Okay.
What?
So as you're moving through the marsh,
Mm-hmm.
you come across a poor trainer who's just like face down in the water, being accosted by a group of wishcash.
I want to help. I go, oh,
The trainer dead.
well, we can worry about that after
you can't
we...
tell.
Yeah. So, accosted. What are they doing? Just slapping them with their tails, squirting water at them.
Throwing mud around. Just generally being nuisances.
Alright. I want to... shoo them away.
Alright, give me tough plus contest.
No, actually, not shoot them away. I think it'd be more in Jara's nature to, like, figure out why they're doing this. Yeah, that'd make more sense. I'm gonna go up and say, hey, what's going on here?
You don't want a tough contest intimidate?
No. Well, first thing I want to do is get the trainer's nose and mouth out of the water. So I'm gonna just like run up and like lift.
So I want insight, contest, empathy.
All right. So insight is 3, contest is 6. All right. And I think this is too quick to get a bonus of. Oh, okay.
Question mark?
66? 4.
Four empathies.
Alright, so you can tell that these Wishcash, they're just here to have a good time. They just kind of enjoy being a pain.
Okay.
They don't intend to kill this person. He's not currently dead. They wouldn't really care either way, though.
Alright.
And you
So-
are being a big old party pooper.
I want to roll him over so he's face up.
You're going to jump in the middle of them.
Yes.
Nice. Give yourself a will.
Okay, thank you. +1 will.
Alright, so you roll him over. He is... he takes a breath as you do. Between mud slaps. You are now also being pelted with mud.
That's fine. I ask him if he's okay. And if he wants to get out of here.
He just looks at you. Like, are you serious right now?
People are weird sometimes, and I take him with. I wanna flee with him.
He looks
Lift
and
him.
says, "Excuse me, I was having a good time here."
People are weird sometimes. That's
Alright,
Jara's.
give me a dex plus survival plus athletic.
All right. Dexterity is that? All right. Oh boy, 3. He's
You
just
are
letting.
being chased by the Wishcash.
Wish, 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 wish. Gush, 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 gush. All right.
I'm going to have
This
Pidgey.
one doesn't catch you. This one doesn't catch you. That one came closer than any of the others. Man, Wishcash number 3. Yeah, you do it.
Okay.
Never mind.
Oh,
then.
well, actually, can you go ahead and give me some strength, survival, athletics?
Survival.
Athletic. To actually pick the guy up.
Yes. Well, I was picking him up to his feet, just to be clarify. I'm still gonna do it, but I'm not like trying to pick him up off his feet, unless he can't walk.
You're gonna have to.
All right.
If you want to get out of there that fast.
That's a hit. Strength, survival, athletics. Yeah.
Alright, so that's a clumsy. So
You know what?
Wishcash number 3 does catch up to you.
I can't retroactively willpower. It would absolutely be within the character's personality to willpower this, but I forgot to.
And what's Newfie doing during this?
I was gonna say, if I see that, so I see Jara run up to him, get him up to his feet, and I guess carrying him clumsily, and one of the Whiscashes are catching up to him. So I will have Pidgey use Twister on that one Whiscash.
And can I get a D4 from Jara?
Sure. That's a 54. 2.
Alright, so 2 of them mud slapped you before you started running off.
Alright. What does Mud Slap do?
It's a damaging move.
Alright, so I take damage. How much?
Give me 2d4. So you can figure out which ones were the ones that hit you. Alright, number 2, number 4. Special this one. Oof. So that's 6 damage dice on number 2. What's your vitality?
1. I have 6 health.
Does double ones work on damage rolls?
I'd say yeah.
I think so.
The second one does no damage. And you have accuracy down, not that that means anything.
So I have 5 health out of 6.
It's why he's clumsy.
Yeah. I got mud in my eyes, so I wasn't able to figure out where to lift the guy properly.
Carry him by the legs.
Surprise, it was a Murloc the whole time.
You know what? Yeah, I'll give you the choice. Do you get caught by Whiscash number 3, or are you carrying him by the legs with his face still on the ground? Or like the back of his head, rather.
I'm getting caught. No, that's too mean.
And I was still gonna have Pidgey use Twister on that one.
Yep.
So
So you can go ahead and do that.
here is the accuracy. Almost a crit. And what is the vitality that I'm minusing off?
2.
Then I get 2 dice.
Did you remember the +2 for single action?
Yeah. 2. Gotta see if it flinched. It does not flinch. But I'm sure I distracted it.
Alright, Newfie. Give me a tough contest intimidate.
I think I'm going to will this. Because I don't have many dice. At least it was something.
Alright. Let's see if it's gonna back off.
What was that the roll for?
My
Intimidate?
intimidate.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
But I willed it.
Yeah.
Alright. It's initiative time.
Am I in it, or am I running away? I'm running away, and
Yeah, you're running away. Newfie is intercepting this.
okay.
Go for the touchdown, Jara.
Like, I wanted to get this guy to a safe distance away, but not far enough away where Newfie is out of my line of sight, because my teamwork will not allow me to leave a team member fighting on their own. That's just a rule I'm implementing.
That is a
Some-
question. Since I'm riding on Ponyta, can Ponyta be running along towards Jara is going while Pidgey is attacking backwards, back at the Whiscash?
Sure.
Well, that's how it's happening.
Okay, so we're running together, technically.
Alright, so give me those initiative rolls.
Jerk face.
This time, I remembered it's
Jerkface is
dexterity
also at
survival.
-1.
Also, do you want me to still just roll and tell you what goes to what, since there's nothing to click on?
Yep.
Okay, this is for Newfie.
That's irrelevant.
But still, I'm technically there. And this is for Ponyta.
Fast horse.
And this is for Pidgey.
Less fast bird.
Faster than Jerkface.
Alright, what is horse?
Horse is going to continue to, not extremely quickly run, but canter towards the direction of Jara, however far ahead they are.
Yay.
Isn't that it?
Yep. For now.
Horse moves.
Well, what's the Wishcash doing now?
Heading for you.
Well, I guess we better use Twister again. Oh, actually, yeah, what are the other three Wishcashes doing? Are they also chasing towards?
You know, they're chasing, but they're not fast enough.
Yas.
Okay, so I don't have to worry about them, really. Because Twister does target all foes, but I'll leave
They're
it to
not
you.
in combat.
It's okay. And just the one. Accuracy. Damage.
Well, you sure hit. Now it's time for Jerkface.
Wind in its face.
Jerkface number 3.
It's always the number 3.
Sounds fun. That sounds like a terrible idea. Let's do it. Alright, Newfie, you're getting mud bombed. It misses.
Hooray. What did it look like visually?
The Pokemon shoots a ball made of mud that bursts on the target. Some mud may get on its eyes. So it just kind of makes a big old ball of mud, fires it off at you.
Mall of Bud.
When it just kind of soars overhead and splats nearby.
A bud of mall.
That's my favorite Star Wars character, Bud Maul.
What's the Noof up to?
Being glad that I didn't get hit by a ball of mud. Probably more so that I don't get very dirty rather than being damaged. And nothing else in particular.
Horse.
I'm going to have Ponyta stop for a second and turn around and use Ember. I don't know how I managed to get so lost within just 4 PDFs.
Try having all your Pokemon have a PDF file and all of them being open every game session. It's actually not that bad.
I have my Pokemon to a PDF. Accuracy for Ember.
Pretty accurate.
Almost critically accurate.
Vitality is still 2.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to add in the fight. That was only the dex plus the 2, so I got 3 more dice to roll.
Ooh. Hey, you got a crit.
Okay. Special power.
That's 2 bonus dice.
Minus his vitality, 4 damage dice. I think I hurt him.
Alright. So that's 3 damage. So that's 2 damage.
He is not burnt.
So you're throwing an Ember at a water type.
Yeah. But it's ranged, so that's all I care about.
Alright,
Ponyta,
Bird.
tackle the fish to escape the fish.
Also, I don't want Ponyta to tackle while I'm riding it.
Why not?
And Herb will continue to Twister. Because I guess this Wishcast really isn't giving up.
Alright, that's a hit.
And damage. Nope.
pain penalties to see if this thing was going to keep fighting?
Is the answer yes?
All successes.
You don't even have to roll again. It just
Yeah, like, no. This thing's gonna keep going, and that's all successes on will roll plus an adamant nature.
that
Jeez.
is the adamant nature. Reflecting the adamant nature.
Alright. That's what you say. This thing is going to attempt to headbutt a horse.
Headbutt the horse's legs.
Not
That's a
its
hit.
legs.
Horses are delicate.
Horse vitality.
Can I quote you on that?
Horse vitality.
Yeah, just out of context.
3.
Horse vitality question mark.
Submit that to your player said what?
But the GM said that.
Yeah. Just open quotes. Horse vitality question mark end quotes.
Oh, take a damage. And
Okay for that.
oh, horse is flinched.
Oh, wow.
Well,
This was a Zen headbutt.
that was the worst time to flinch.
It's okay, because Pidgey's got this.
Well, the
Sure,
horse is
okay.
running.
Whiskash channeled the psychic. No, horse stopped.
Yeah, I had it stopped to use it.
Then I have to stop too.
Well, then I guess you stopped.
I do. So Fuse specifically, Jar is staying within assistance range of the fight.
But the fight that you don't like to fight in.
Yeah, but you are my team, and I help my team. I help people. But
You
teams-
also help Pokemon.
That's right. I help. Pokemon are people too. Okay.
Well, now I just
That-
imagine that you're just gonna like use your Hyper Potion on the Whiskash and make me continually battle it for a long time.
I probably will heal it.
But I gotta knock it out first.
So what's Noof up to?
Petting Ponyta. Say it's okay.
Aww. Still flinched.
What's your nature, by the way?
Modest.
Mm.
But what about birds?
He's going to roll accuracy for Twister.
There's your one-up noise.
I didn't hear anything.
I also did not hear anything.
Huh, weird. It was faint. Perhaps from Maya. Perhaps not. Anyway.
Anyway, damage from Twister. It's a damage.
Wouldn't this be more like a hurricane? Because we're the one.
It's very localized. Still not flinched.
And it's still going. It's gonna headbutt the horse again. No, it's not. Just kind of flops, like pointlessly
Oh wait,
towards the
I gotta-
horse.
do potions work on people?
I don't know.
Do I know?
Are humans Pokemon?
like Pokemon work on biology, same as us. It's not like Pokemon magic.
Are you
Should I
sure
roll
about that?
insight?
It doesn't
Should I-
say that it doesn't.
Uh, I think so here's the problem. I'm pretty sure I remember something in the book addressing the issue, but I don't remember what it said. One way or the other.
Anyway, I'm going to feel bad literally beating this Pokemon into the mud.
Well, it didn't feel bad beating a person into the mud.
True.
It felt pretty good, in fact.
Then I reverse my feelings. I want to beat it to the mud. But not for fun reasons, for teaching a lesson reasons.
Jump off of the horse and punch it.
What would be the accuracy on that?
Let me go check. Like, there is a maneuver that you can do for just generic attack. Somewhere. You know what we're still forgetting to do?
What?
Add stab.
Yeah.
What does that do?
Same type
Plus
of
1 damage die if the move is the same type as the user.
Sweet.
which so far would only be one die to Ponyta's Ember that it used. Although his Wishcash's attacks would probably be one more.
Book does explicitly say that humans can use potions.
Okay, sweet. I'd like to use some of my potion on the man.
But they
Or-
don't benefit from healing moves.
Okay. So I'll use my potion on the man to see if he can walk by himself, and perhaps we can get away without us needing to continue fighting the fish.
But what if a human drinks milk from a milk tank?
And they get
That's
arrested.
a healing item.
But isn't it a healing move if the Pokemon uses it itself?
Yes. If you drink directly from the milk tank, it doesn't work. You can quote me on that.
So may I enact upon this desire? Nothing to do with drinking out of a milk tank.
Oh, that doesn't work? Sweet, can I try it?
May I heal the man to the point where he can walk on his own, and through this action, lighten the burden enough to where he can just outrun the fish on our own, so Newfie doesn't have to keep fighting it.
You can give it a try.
How close are we to town?
Oh, I found it.
What?
Strike. Accuracy is Dex plus Fight plus Brawl. Damage is Strength plus 1. Type is none.
Or shouldn't it be all? So it always gets stabbed?
Nope.
Just normal doing being.
You said damage was strength +1.
Yep.
Then probably not gonna try it, because that would only give me 1 die for damage. I mean, I could if I wanted to. Either way, I guess
Do it.
I should.
Punch
First,
the fish. It will be awesome if it works.
Jar would not approve.
you approve of me using my Pokemon to hit it, but not me.
Yeah, people don't hit Pokemon. It's bad.
But he threw a
Feel
mud
bad.
ball at me.
It's bad and you should feel bad.
Maybe you're busy healing that person to notice.
How close to town are we, Fuse? We're still in the swamp, so half a day away. But yeah, it should be, 12 hours should have passed at this point. More so, actually. At least 13 hours.
Oh, and do people also get the +2 bonus for single actions?
Yeah.
Fuse wants me to do it, but Jara doesn't want me to do it.
Sure. Where do your allegiances lie?
A GM outranks you.
Yes, punch the fish.
No! You can never take this back.
It'll be fine. I can only do a max of 1 damage to it, if that.
It's the thought that counts.
It was hitting on that poor person.
Yeah, well, are you
It'll
gonna
shoot.
stoop to, are you gonna stoop to its level?
It's
Here,
essentially what I'm doing. Well, no. Wait.
Super McStuperson.
I already planned this out that I'm teaching it a lesson.
A lesson that people hit things.
Yeah, so don't hit people.
It should
Also hit
receive.
back.
You should not attack people because they will punch you.
No!
It's a
you
good
gotta-
lesson for a Pokemon to learn.
No. It's gotta be out of respect that they don't hit us, not out of fear.
That's almost respect.
No! Alright, Dark Side.
um.
If you hit this fish, you can never take it back.
Can I roll to see if Jara is looking?
Jara is explicitly looking at you.
Oh, okay.
He's
Yeah,
watching to see how fast you're going, so he doesn't
And
leave you behind.
Yeah.
Well, he does have to look away for a bit in order to put the medicine on.
No, I'm still thinking about putting the medicine on. Like, I asked several times. Like, we're half a day away from the Pokemon Center, so it shouldn't be that bad. If it looks like you're losing, you'll do the potion. But it's also, I'm down to my last potion. Remember, I had 3 of them. If I still had 3 of them, it would be a no-brainer. Like, oh yeah, I have a billion healing. I can just spread around as I please. But I only have 14 right now. And I, like, as a player, don't want to drag the game down to go back to jobs again. I wouldn't mind it as a runner or as a character because I make easy money that way. Especially with the survival business I had back in wherever.
Going to see your Johnson and Chain store.
Jara
But yeah,
the Shadowrunner.
I'm preserving. Yeah, I gotta see how runners and corpse can get along together, and that's why both sides hate me.
I'm still really conflicted because the thing is, like, me and Jara aren't actually having this conversation.
Yeah,
and
Jara would absolutely have a few words for you if you hit the fish.
I would probably get that feeling knowing Jara.
Oh no, I just fell off my horse.
The lies? No lies on top of violence? Shame, our GM is a sinner among sinners.
It's true.
Lies upon violence.
Okay, Nufi is just going to get off of Ponyta and then have Ponyta tackle Wishcash.
Okay.
Oh.
Yay!
Have
Morality
the horse
win.
punch the bird
Wait.
with its head.
Fish.
Having doing that, past that, I want to see.
Yeah, same thing.
Fish
I
and
wanna
Water
see-
bird.
birds.
Huh?
This is a what if. I wanted to see just what I would have rolled if I decided to punch it. So this would have been my accuracy. It would have been a crit.
Alright, roll the damage.
So yeah, that'd be 3 dice. I could have done 2 damage. Does stab count for a human
No.
using punch?
Humans don't have types here. Well,
Are you
I'm
sure you
human
don't
hate.
want to punch it?
No, I already said no because
yeah.
of not wanting to upset Jara. But now Ponyta is just gonna whack it with its head.
Like, that's what absolutely what my nature would do, but what would your modest nature have you do in this circumstance?
It's like,
Probably not try to take on a
Honestly-
Pokemon as a person.
I mean, we have hit it quite a few times now. Like the
Oh,
thing
so that-
is, like, it was beating on another like fellow person, possibly trainer. I feel like it would be an appropriate lesson to like be, yo, trainers don't hit them because reasons.
Because they have Pokemon. Teach them that lesson.
Well, maybe that guy isn't a trainer though.
Then be the trainer that he couldn't be.
Either
Like-
way,
I don't want to plant. Like, this is just Jara's feeling. Jara wouldn't want to plant even a seed of. It's like, by the way, Pokemon, you should fear people because they might hit you.
I mean, don't they fear other Pokemon because they might hit them?
Yeah, Pokemon aren't. Oh. Pokemon aren't humans. Pokemon are creatures out in the wilderness with laws of their own. And one of those laws is, like, just survive and not get eaten. But if they see a human, it should be like, oh, well, that's not a Pokemon. You know. Yada
It's
yada. Of course,
defenseless. Let's kill it.
And then eat
There-
it and survive.
Anyway, here is Ponyta's tackle.
Or just throw mud at it, 'cause it's fun.
I don't think Jara would be mad if you threw mud at it, but would that count as using a Pokemon move? Because one of the Pokemon's move is literally it throws mud. Would it count Fuse? Would it be Mud Ball? Would it be Mud Bomb?
No, absolutely not.
So okay,
But if
I'm
you
going
scooped
to.
up some mud, you made it into a ball, and you threw it really hard at a Pokemon, I would consider treating that as a ranged strike that was ground type.
And possibly reduce their accuracy because mud might get in their eyes.
One chance die.
Anyway, here's the damage for the tackle. Doesn't do it.
Should have punched it.
Glad you didn't. The worst
Bird.
part is you don't even get like any bonuses from Jara for not doing it. Because it's like he didn't even know you were considering it, even if you were. If you just go to Jara and
I
be
will
like,
give you a will back for modest.
hey,
Thank you.
it's like you can go to Jara and be like, yeah, I was thinking about punching it, didn't though. It's like, oh, it's still not good. Still have words for you then.
I was thinking about
Let-
curb stomping it, but I was like, yeah.
I had a gun.
Stop.
I was going to eat it later.
Don't.
Rev up those fryers.
Jara, get up the cookware.
Yeah.
We're having fish.
Yes.
Anyway,
Yes.
Pidgey is going to continue to Twister. Not more ones now. It's still hitting.
One is a hit.
No hits.
Alright, Jerkface is aiming for the noof.
Maybe I shouldn't cut off my hooves. I do have the question, would I have, like, had to roll something to not fall off when Ponyta used tackle if I was still on top of her? Would I have had to roll something to stay on Ponyta if I was still on top of Ponyta when it tackled?
Probably.
And now I know. Which is why I got off.
Don't you know? Physics.
Alright, Zen headbutt. Here it comes. Oh, it missed.
It got mud in its eyes.
Can I just pick it up and throw it? Hey.
Go ahead.
I don't
Is
think
it kind
Jaro would be mad at that.
Can I pick it up and throw it away?
Yeah, he said go ahead.
I thought he said what?
Yeah.
What do I roll for that?
Dexterity.
Dexterity
For
plus
catching
fight
it?
plus brawl.
No, throw. There is a throw specialty for fight.
Oh,
But
go
I
ahead.
Don't have it.
Dexterity to grab, fight to hold on, throw to throw it.
It's because I don't have that throw. Unless I get... yeah, actually, never mind. Well, that was Newfie's action.
Alright,
Attempting
so
to throw a
you
fish.
throw a fish.
Did you succeed?
Yeah, that's a success. So you hit with a knockdown attack.
I thought you were. I thought you were like throwing it like 20 yards away, just like chuck it like a football.
What's your strength?
My strength is 2.
Alright,
Oh.
so it does 0 damage.
Good.
Fish is now prone and a distance back.
How's a fish prone?
It's on its back.
Yes,
You have anything else to do, or just exiting initiative?
I think we can just kind of leave it at this
Yeah,
point.
we are trying to leave. Whoa!
Alright.
I just
For your
tapped.
information, it was at 1 health. You would have fainted it.
I'm sure Jara is happy.
Yes. So is it trying to get back up and chase us, but we're just too far away?
Yeah. You had
Okay.
too much of a lead on it.
All right. So we
Chases
are
you
going.
all the way to the edge of the marsh.
I am happy that I threw it.
I'm struggling to see whether or not if Jar would go back and heal the fish.
Well, you won't have to go back far. It chases you all the
Yeah,
way
yeah.
to the edge of the marsh.
That's what I'm like. So I get to the edge of the marsh, And it can't leave the marsh because it's a fish. Can it leave the marsh?
It can. But even it has limits. Actually, I'll give it another will roll.
It
It's
willfully.
got a
Public
lot of
avoids.
pain penalties to it.
Publicly.
I already rolled it.
Publicly. Oh.
What
Here,
was it?
I'll make another one. Same result. No, that's not enough for it to leave.
Alright. It's a Terminator fish.
But it does throw one last mud bomb.
Alright. So, where are we now?
You're heading
How long
back
we-
into the forest.
So we're in the forest.
Did you want to check out that peninsula or just go to Newcomb?
No, we're going back to Newcomb.
Okay. Then we can ask them there. What's on that peninsula over there?
So, these.
Oh, well, that's the coolest place in the world.
I was thinking about this. Absolutely feel free to disregard it or take it into consideration, whatever. I was thinking it would kind of make sense if there was a rule regarding using potions while in motion, because that's not really what's intended for them. It's supposed to be like, oh, use it in a fight, use it while you have a rest time. Like, if you use a potion while moving, you can do it, but it like takes 2 potions per use, like 2 uses per use.
Or you just make a medicine roll.
Yeah. Like, I think it should be more difficult while moving to potion.
Just inject the potion into your veins.
It's like a spritz, isn't it? The oceans.
So let's see, how long have you been out?
Day.
Yeah, so at this point you've been out for 24 hours.
Well, it's.
And you still got half a day.
Alright, so we should set up camp and rest. Now is a good time to potion the man. I want to ask him what he was doing out there, and like, if there are any, like, does he have any broken bones, any punctures I should know about, any allergies? No, just like, it's like, are you okay generally, outside of the being beat up by a fish?
Can you give me
Oh.
an insight, knowledge, medicine?
Insight plus knowledge is 4 dice. I don't have medicine, so I'm rolling 4 dice greater than 4.
Alright. So yeah, you give him a look over, you get a nice diagnosis of everything. It's mostly bruises. He's taken in a bit more mud than a person typically should be consuming. Especially the bits in the lungs. Those aren't supposed to be there. But you are able to administer a proper treatment.
Yay.
At least as good as you can with the nothing you have available.
I have,
Let's wash out those lungs.
yeah, like, hawk some loogies for me. I do use potion, do I, yeah? How much potion do I
If you wish to,
I do wish to, yeah.
alright, you can also do that.
What does it do? How much do I use and what does it do? Like,
How
I
much
just
do
want.
you use?
How hurt does he look? Can I do another
Notably
medicine?
less, now that you've medicined him.
Can he stand? Can he walk?
Yep.
Alright, then
Can he talk?
I don't use potions. Yeah, he hasn't spoken yet. No, yeah, I guess he says he said, what do you think?
He didn't
so I
say
asked,
that, though.
oh, okay.
He
I
just gave
asked
you
him-
a look.
I ask him if he's feeling okay. Is he conscious?
Yeah.
Okay. What were you doing out in that swamp by yourself?
Research.
What kind of research?
The migration patterns of Wishcash.
Did you learn anything? Wishcash don't like being researched.
Jara can be
Yes.
so nice, but also so condescending.
Well, it's like
Get a new job.
make conversation.
This forest is covering the bee.
Nukem. Duke Nukem. So
They're good enough.
yeah, I'm gonna let him take. Hey, we're going to rest for the night because we've been traveling for a while. You're free to stay with us. After that, would you like to go back to the swamp or back to Newcomb, the nearest town?
I think I'd like to rest.
Yes, we will be doing that too. I suppose you'll decide where you're going in the morning?
I'm going to rest.
Jar will stop pressing there. So we will rest for the day. Oh, yeah, resting. We've just been through a swamp. Before Jara goes to bed, Jara's going to groom the Pokemon because they have been trudging through a swamp for like a quarter of a day.
That sounds like a good idea. Also, I'm going to use the bathroom.
Alright, how much detail are you going into with your grooming?
Is this in regards to I've already been awake for a really long time?
Yeah, you have been awake for at least 24 hours.
Yeah. So here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go with a basic grooming right now. Go to bed and then wake up and do a better grooming because I don't want them to go to bed in muck. Literally the Pokemon. Or I also don't want them to go to bed covered with. I was about to say grime. Also that. I also don't want.
I don't want them to fall asleep in muck or be covered in grimer.
Yeah, I don't want them
Then
to be
I would
covered-
just be trubbish.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them a basic I will do a bit of detailing, just kind of like getting into the nooks and crannies of things, but I'll let them know.
Yeah, just making sure there's no gloom.
Making sure that they'll be comfortable in sleeping, No, you know what? It is within my nature to put others before me. I want to give them like a 4 out of 5 clean job. Like with 5-star being like spa quality. Like I'm giving them a 4 out of 5. Because I do need to get to bed.
I'm back.
Hello.
So does Jara's grooming kit include a 5-foot pole for his new turtle?
See, this is where a problem comes in. I don't know if I can clean Torterra's backside. Not because of reach, but because it's an ecosystem. I guess I could like trim branches or whatever a little
You gotta
bit.
do some landscaping.
Yeah.
Most of him gets groomed, and the top gets landscaped.
So yeah,
Did I miss any discussion?
is how much detail does Jara go into in
Alright,
grooming?
So I want
Pokemon?
dexterity plus survival plus alert.
All right. So that's 6 dice. I don't believe I have alert.
Is this from each or in teamwork or both?
Just Jara.
Okay.
Critical Groom. You'd rate that that grooming 5 stars out of 6.
Turned the bush into a turtwig topiary.
Now, on that note, also give me Dex Survival Nature.
Oh. That's 3. Can I re-roll that?
Sure.
Oh, still. Now it's a 2. Can I re-roll that again?
Yes.
Okay, can I re-roll that again?
Yes. Whatever you get. Alright, congrats. You turned your 3 into a 1.
I should have willed one of those at some point. What was this for?
Alright, so you get a will back. Jara, like at one point, like as you're grooming Torterra, you get up on its back. You start doing some landscaping. And there's just this one bush that's a bit uneven.
Oh no.
So you cut a little bit off one side.
No, no.
You just cut a little bit too
No.
much.
Can
So
I
you
spend
go back
a will
to the other side.
No, come on.
You tried 4 times.
I did.
So you go back to the other side. And you cut a little more. Then like, oh,
I get
now
it,
I need
I
some more on
get
the
it.
top.
Is it just gone?
No.
Is it like the
But you do eventually just pass out on the back of your Torterra
Okay. So what was this roll for?
with a pair of hedge trimmers.
Was it how well I did, or if I like how well I can stay awake?
Both.
Well, maybe this can show my Torterra how dedicated I am to treating my Pokemon right.
Does Torterra know what exactly is on his back?
That's a good question. Is Torterra aware of
Yes.
the?
That is now canon.
Alright. So. Do I get 8 hours sleep?
You sure do. Well, actually, that depends.
Uh-huh.
Newfie, do you wake him up after 8 hours?
I guess it depends on what time I go to sleep.
Probably 2 hours before I do.
Probably makes sense. Because he's up giving like a 5-star groom job to all of his Pokemans.
So let's see, then what time is it in the morning?
What time did you leave?
Don't remember.
I remember noon being a number that was tossed around.
I think it
last
was like
session.
a bit after noon.
So it's now noon.
Like I think it
And
was
we're
like
sleeping.
2 by the time you got to the gym.
So
So
okay,
it's
yeah.
like 10 the next day that you're
10
waking
p.m.
up.
10 p.m.
Yes, you're waking up at 10 p.m. the next day.
Shit, this sounds like my schedule.
And Jara's waking up at midnight.
That's when all the best stuff happens.
So, let's see, did Newfie groom her Pokemon before sleeping? I didn't really specify if I did.
You said it sounded like a good idea. I have a question. Does my Torterra lose a loyalty for that?
We'll find out.
Either way, now that I guess we're awake, and I'll see that if I can find Jara on top of the back and see that he's asleep, I'll take that time just to groom my Pokemon.
Jara's gone.
But is
do you mean?
Torterra's there?
No, Torterra's gone too.
Oh, well, that's concerning. Maybe I don't groom my Pokemon.
Where have I gone to? Where am I? In Dreamland.
Are there any large turtle footprints going somewhere?
Yes.
Do I need to roll something to follow them?
No.
I'll tell the guy that we found to hang tight.
He's gone.
Oh,
Yep.
Never mind. Didn't even learn his name.
Are my other Pokemon around?
Not where Newfie is.
Yeah. Alright. I'm still asleep, though, yeah?
Jara, you wake up.
Hey!
You're
Where
in
am
the
I?
forest.
Yay. Am I moving?
Yes.
I examine my surroundings.
You appear to be moving through the forest.
Who else is around?
The guy that you helped, your Pokemon, and you're on Torterra.
What is the guy that I helped doing?
Just kind of leaning, like resting against a tree.
Alright, I rub my eyes and yawn and say, hey! Where are we? Where's Newfie?
Don't know. Don't know.
How'd we get here?
Just looks down.
We walked, I suppose, is the implication. Alright, well, I will examine the bush job that I did last night. How bad is it?
It looks less like a shrub and more like a bonsai tree.
Did I get it symmetrical?
No.
I leave it.
Do you remember like what you were thinking last night and looking back at it? No.
I
Like,
get
as
off.
the night went on, you had less and less of a good judgment of what is symmetrical. It was symmetrical at one point.
Mr. Terror made a noise like, alright, that's good. I just kept going. I want to hop off and apologize to Torterra. And see where we are. Like, can I get a nature what's it called? Insight nature? Like, why are we here?
Alright.
Oh wait, that's without the bonus to nature. That's just survival. Do I add the other three?
The other three?
That is insight plus survival. Do I add the
Plus
plus 3
nature.
from nature? Right, alright. Four hits.
Sure is. So yeah, you remember this path. Judging by the way that, like, where you are,
Mhm.
you've been walking about 4 hours.
Okay. So, do I recognize this is the path back to... You said I recognize it, so I recognize that it's back to
You
Newcomb.
are going in the direction of Newcomb.
Alright. Okay.
But like,
Are we still...
like at a bit of a different angle.
Okay.
You'd actually be going more like here.
Sure. That's good. Alright. So, now that I know where we are, I'd like to jump back to Newfie. Can Newfie follow the path? The path we've led?
Yeah, there's not many obstacles down that path.
Yeah.
It's a wide path. I'm going to remember to pack up the tents and anything we might have had. And then follow that path on Ponyta at the faster than walking speed.
Alright,
Alright, so you will catch up in 4 hours.
assuming we stop moving, yeah.
But the turtle A is
Assuming
moving
you
at...
continue moving, you'll catch up in 4 hours.
Alright, I would like...
Newfie's moving at double speed.
I'd like to say that we stop. Jar is going to say, like, we should stop. It's like, it seems we've left a pretty big path. Hopefully Newfie can catch up. Like, hopefully Newfie... I trust that Newfie will be able to follow it. But let's stay put for now, just to make sure. In the meantime, I'm also going to look for berries in the immediate vicinity. May I?
So first, I need you to make loyalty plus happiness versus disobedience.
Alright, so it is
Also,
3...
Its loyalty is 1 higher now.
Oh, why is that?
Because you were grooming Torterra until you literally passed out on its back.
Oh, is loyalty is higher?
Yeah, +1.
Nice.
That's
So,
up to
to clar-
3.
Okay. There we go. That's the answer I was looking for.
Yeah, default is 2 for each.
Alright, so 5 versus 2 dice. Alright, and 2 dice.
Here's my 2. Whoa!
Nice. Hey, it was the one
Yep, it stays
additional
put.
loyalty. It was the one additional loyalty.
But what would a tie have done?
It slows down but
Listens
keeps going.
begrudgingly.
Alright, so I look for berries. May I? Like,
Okay.
here's the thing. Like, I want to look for berries in
No,
the immediate
you've got 2 hours.
in the immediate vicinity. So, like, I don't want to like lose sight of where we were sitting, but I do want to look for things.
You
And
can
need
take
a
some time to train.
train looking for berries.
Like, you have 2 hours before Newfie catches up.
Sure. Okay. All my Pokemon, Torterra aside, Torterra, you'll understand why Torterra aside. We're going to play hide and seek in the grass.
And Torterra's the grass.
Torterra can count as an obstacle if it so chooses to participate. Not the grass, but you said we were walking through like plants
It's
as
the
tall as
forest with huge flowers. Very colorful. Really nice.
Yeah, so we're going to play hide and seek to practice both our ability to hide and our ability to seek.
Alright. So that's going to be intelligence plus survival.
Alright. Intelligence plus survival. Is it nature?
No,
Okay.
there's no specialties for training roles.
Oh, okay. Six. 4.
Alright. 4 XP.
Oh shit, no, wait. first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to finish grooming my Pokemon, like I said. And then after the 2 hours of grooming, then I'm going to train.
As you like look at them, like you already finished.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. So
You're surprised by how well you did.
So
Cubone gains a
XP.
happiness.
Cubone gains. Oh! So fun fact: Combi now has 4 dexterity.
Good. The coolest bee.
And it gains 4 levels, yeah?
Yes.
Sweet. Combi is now level 10. Combi is almost as cool as Torterra is beautiful. Almost.
That would be very difficult.
Torterra has 5 vitality, yeah?
That is correct.
5. So that means 5 beauty. Still haven't checked the maximums for that. I'll do that at some point.
As I said, he is gorgeous.
Yeah. 4 XP gaining. So that's 19.
Your beauty belongs in a museum to be preserved for eternity.
Wow. Alright. Chill.
Too bad you ruined it.
So it is
It's
4. It is removing the last 4 dice. Or removing the last dice based on. Sorry. Disobedience is dice removed from the roll, not hits.
That's correct.
Alright. So Cubone only gets 2 XP.
Does Cubone have 3 disobedience?
Yeah.
Well, Cubone only has 2 disobedience, actually.
Whoa! And that means it got 3 experience. Whoa, 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 whoa! Alright. Nidoran already got theirs. Venipede still has a disobedience. So that's 3. So now it's 15. Does Torterra count as participating in this event?
You explicitly said no.
Okay.
And
Or
still
said
haven't
if-
said why.
Because
He
it's too big! Hide and seek! Like, I guess he can seek. Yeah, okay. Torterra can seek. That makes sense.
Torterra just has to hide down into his shell, and he just looks like part of the landscape.
Honestly.
Maybe. Alright. If the GM will allow it, I'd like to re-enter him into this event.
Alright.
Alright, so that
He
is...
gains 3.
That's right! Oh, not 50. 8. There we go. Apparently I still have the numpad enabled, so I accidentally pressed the 0 key with my pinky, giving him 50 experience points. But in truth, it's 8. Okay. Okay. As time passes on, I'm more inclined to just stay put.
And then Newfie just veers off course for no reason.
Surprise! We're doing
Hey.
parallel journeys now.
Hold on. Newfie. Give me an
Mhm.
insight plus survival alert.
It's something.
All right, you're riding along. You're following the tracks. The tracks end, and there's nobody to be seen.
No, that's not true. There's the man. He's not part of the hide and seek.
No, he's still on Torterra.
Oh, he's there? Okay.
He's
Should
hiding
I
on
get
the
survival?
tree.
Huh?
He's hiding on the tree.
Should I get survival alert to see if I notice Newfie?
Can you actually give me Torterra's Dex Survival?
Sure.
It's got
Torterra's
7 dice to hiding.
Dex survival.
It doesn't get many opportunities to try, though.
That must mean it's excited. Maybe. Oh, it was excited. Wow!
Even with that guy on his back, he is still just invisible.
Hey, remember that den I saw earlier? That was just the Torterra in its shell.
But does Jara notice me?
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
They all
Yeah,
see
sure.
you,
Okay, that's good.
looking very confused at the end of the tracks. Like, where did Torterra go?
We did
Did it
team!
fly away?
It's actually Gamera.
Gamora. That's a different person. So yeah, Jara calls out to Newfie. Hey, Newfie.
Oh, where have you been?
Up in a tree. No.
And then you get tagged.
Yeah, you're it. Oh, I who was seeking?
Who was seeking? Nidoran.
Okay.
Nidoran
You
really
wanna-
wanted to seek.
You want to join us for hide and seek? I guess I'm seeking now.
Well, I'm going to be very confused as
So-
to why.
It took him 4 hours to get here. We were explicitly training for 2 hours. And we're still doing after he gets here, so I like to assume it's just, we were just having too much fun. It's like the training ended, the game didn't.
I mean, I'm going to be like extremely worried all this point where I just wake up and no one's there.
And then you get here, and everyone's just in the middle of the forest playing hide and seek.
It's been 4 hours. Yeah, so like, I think Torterra heard that we wanted to go to Newcomb, so it started taking me there in the middle of the night. Can I get in it? I probably would have tried to figure out what Torterra was doing. Can I get an insight on that? Insight contest. Empathy.
Yep. Alright, well, you're pretty sure that it just thought, like, you're going down this path because you want to go to the end of it, in theory. You're supposed to be on a journey, so he's not tired. He's just gonna go.
Should have taken him to the Death Island.
I thought about making that part of my appeal when I was like, hey, something's fucked up over there. We want to figure out why. It's really close to your home. Will you help us? But I decided to stick with the standard, like, I want to help people. Will you help me help people?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Fuse, do you want to put like a skull on that island so we remember?
No
Let me go
crosswords,
find the Team Skull icon.
though.
Team Skull logo. More like
Oh.
Skullgo.
Wow. What? Skullgo? Skullgo, of course. Remember that time it's like,
No, I don't.
we see an island. The GM's like, I didn't even know that island was there, and now none of you will ever go.
You don't know
I
that.
didn't know it was there, and now none of you will ever know what is there. What'd you say?
Alright, well, I think we should probably call it here. So we
Yeah.
have time to figure out experience.
Well, we do know there's a spire there.
Yeah.
I believe it was like a citadel.
Yeah. Welcome to City 17. That entire island, Half-Life 2. Alright.
Alright, trainers, 4 XP.
Yay!
Who used Pokemon out of battle?
Me.
Torterra,
For what?
walking.
Oh, yeah. Being a platform.
Yeah.
Being, Torterra.
Alright, what else counts?
Combi used Sweet Scent.
That's true. So that's 4 XP for each of them.
I use Ponyta for all my travel.
It's true.
That is also true.
So let's see how much experience is that for using.
It's 4 experience for the Pokemon used outside of battle.
Okay.
Did I face a hardship? Uh-huh.
You did all face a hardship. It was not hard to overcome.
My life could have
Your
been in
life
danger.
may have been in danger. Yeah, your life was in danger. So 4 XP all around. Because like all of the Pokemon were everything was out.
Hold on a sec.
Man, I guess I should have all 4 of my Pokemon out too next time.
Well, it counts. Just hardship was faced. It was technically life-threatening. But it was
Alright,
not difficult to overcome.
So I have 8 experience points now.
You also get 2 experience points for just the battle. Except you don't, because you never actually fainted that Pokemon.
Wait, was that
Okay.
for just me or split between the Pokemon that battled it?
No experience because you actually just ran away.
Okay.
And, of course, +4 for heroism.
For me?
Yep.
Oh, so I get 12 points?
Yes.
Okay.
Jara now has 12 experience points.
Alright, so
Torterra and... Torterra, Ponyta, and Combi got 8.
Torterra, Ponyta, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Newfie got 8, and everything else
Wait.
got 4.
Combi got 8?
Yeah. Used outside of a battle, and faced hardship.
Oh, okay. So Combi also gets 4 for that. That's Cubone. Keybone, bone.
I should spend Doofy's experience on something. I'm up to 24. It's only not one skill so far.
You should get your strength to 2.
You mean
It's
3?
already 2.
Yeah.
You should get your strength to 3. So you can punch all the Pokemon.
So Torterra got 8. Combi got 8.
And then
Jara
when
should
Jara
invest in
confronts me,
empathy.
Yeah, I was about to, actually. I was about to put him 2 points in empathy.
when Jara confronts me about punching Pokemon, I can punch Jara.
And Jara will possibly leave.
Check it out. It's like, see? If you punch things you don't like, they leave.
Empathy. Etiquette isn't empathy. Ethic empathy.
You should invest in both of those.
I was about to give myself
So you could just get 2 points of empathy.
Yeah, I was about to. I mean, that's what I did just now. I was about to give myself a knowledge skill, or a secondary knowledge point.
Hey, Jara just gained 3 levels.
Ow.
Skill increased to 1. Skill increased to 2.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's how that works.
I just noticed Maya left at some point.
Yep, I heard of that. Hearded that.
No, it's just attributes and skills, not the specialties.
Oh.
Oh, well.
So, 12 experience gained, 12 experience well spent.
And
Can
with
I
that,
lift
I believe we are
Jara?
done.
So, to clarify, I gained 4 experience for just playing, right? 4 experience for heroism, 4 experience because difficulty.
Because you could have died.
Right.
Not because it was difficult, it wasn't. But because you could have died.
Mm-hmm. Then, on top of that, Combi gained 8. Torterra gained 8. And both of these are for being used outside of battle and difficulty? Hardship overcome?
Yeah, everybody got the 4 points for that.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Cubone.
can you give me a strength, survival, athletic?
And all my Pokemon got the +4?
Yes.
Okay, that's good enough.
If the trainer dies, then the Pokemon in the Pokeballs eventually die too.
They just get released after like 10 days. But can I get that roll from Newfie?
Oh, I thought you were asking Jara for that. What was that again?
Strength, survival, athletic.
There it is.
Yes, you can lift Jara.
So
And
that
with
leads me
that,
to my
I'm ending the
question.
stream.
So I wonder what order between all of us how tall of a totem we could make.